Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Classical High School for Greater Boston League basketball. Lynn Classical, the Rams, entertaining the Red Devils of Chelsea. Chelsea's trying to make it 1-1 against Lynn teams. They lost a tough one-pointer to Lynn English. A cold, wintry night. Good to be indoors. We're waiting for them to introduce the starting lineups. The Red Devils, both these teams had a week off. Greater Boston League took a week off because of COVID, and they had to get back in the swing of things. So it was almost 2 weeks when you consider over the New Year's holiday and the week off. It was almost 2 weeks prior to playing games. They've only played 8 games. Classical is 4-4. Classical's looking for a win tonight to go over 500.
Number 1,
Kamari Adelberry. Number 0 is James Davis. Number 10 is Abdullah Muhammad.
Number
35 is Will Jean Baptiste.
And number 3,
Number 3 is Jamal Vasquez. For the home team, the Rams. Number 11 is Jaden Gonzalez. Number 3 is Marquise Avery, the coach's son. Armani Medina is number 1. Nathan Reyes is number 12. 14 is Josiah Sevilla. Marvin Avery, the head coach for Classical. Judah Jackson for Chelsea. We'll have the national anthem, and we'll get back to basketball. All our loyal LETV fans who support us on Channel 15 here in Lynn, and we welcome also all you YouTube watchers seeing this game live. Chelsea in the red and black. Classical will be in the white and green. And we're just about set for basketball. As we mentioned, Classical's trying to get over 500. They're 4-4. Chelsea trying to get a little closer. They're 3-5. And again, they're trying to get a split with the Lynn teams, having lost a very tough 66-65 game to Lynn English. Jomar Vasquez will jump against Josiah Sevilla for Classical. The Classical's looking for a sweep. The girls beat Chelsea girls on the road. Tipped around, Chelsea gets it first. Strong to the basket, and Appleberry lays it in. Straight man-to-man by Chelsea. Looking to go to the basket. Armani Medina got knocked down, and he's still down. He turned around, his back to the basket, throwing it up. He got knocked down hard. Thank God he's getting up. He'll get 2 at the line. So Medina looking for Classical's first 2 points, or first points. Makes the first. Marvin Avery, long-time coach at Lynn Tech. This is his second year at Lynn Classical. Around the rim and out. No, Chelsea gets 2, Classical gets 1. They go inside, up and good. Will Jean-Baptiste. And Classical turns it over. The steal by Davis, the basketball Davis. And it's 6-1. Three-point basket by Medina. 6-4, the Red Devils over the Rams. Shot is short. And we're going to foul, a blocking foul against Davis. Six to 4. Derek Omarici and Tyler Wilson in the game for Classical. However, Navy does that. He'll bring a lot of fans in, a lot of players in. It's shot right in the right place at the right time. Gonzalez. Wilson threw it up. It was an air ball. It went from the far side to the near side. It landed right in the lap of Gonzalez, who had an uncontested layup. And we're tied at 6. Classical's run 5 in a row. And Chelsea throws it away. Classical can get their first lead of the game. Shot no good. Tipped again. And we're going to get Omarici going over the back. Classical straight man to man. Steps called. Jamal Vasquez took step left, step right, forgot to put the ball on the floor. So Classical again with a chance to get their first lead in the game. Gonzalez will push it up. Knocked out by Chelsea. Avery with the basketball. Looking to go to the basket. Tipped up. Chelsea comes away with it. Tough shot by Avery. And there's a pick. Tyler Wilson stepped right in front. Coast to coast lays it in. So Classical in the middle of a 7-0 run as Brady Warren comes in the game for Classical and Jaden Baptista comes in for Chelsea. So it was 6-1 Chelsea. It's now 8-6 Classical. Classical looking to double up. They beat the double team. Missed the shot. Avery with the long rebound. Gonzalez will push it up. Gonzalez banks it in. So with 6-1, Chelsea, Classical has run 9 in a row to take a 10-6 lead as we're just shy of the halfway mark of this first period. Gonzalez and Medina with 4 apiece. 3 different scorers. 3 baskets for Chelsea. Wilson had that pick that gave Classical the lead for the first time at 8-6. Medina hit that, or Gonzalez hit that run of banking it in to make it 10-6. And that's where we are with 4:20 left in this first period. Greater Boston League action. I still shake a little bit when I say that because Classical forever was in the Northeastern Conference. This is, I believe, it's their second year in the GBL. Classical going full court pressure. They'll clear out for Adelbury. Will Jean-Baptiste gets his second basket. Gonzalez almost got stuck. He was looking to make that pass. And Classical got a break there too because it bounced off Tyler Wilson's foot. But when they went to go for the ball, Chelsea gets called for the foul. Offensive foul. That's the second on Omar Rigi. Again, Adelbury bringing it up. Classical now in a 2-3 zone. Shifting up. Shot off the rim, no good. Tip from dead in the corner. 3-point basket. Jamar Vasquez. Avery having trouble getting the ball up court. He finally bounced it off. Chelsea was saying, where's the 10-second call? Avery missed the layup. And he got called for the foul. A little out of control, almost like forced his way in, and then came up short. Reyes will come back, and Matthew Carrillo will come in for the first time. Marvin Avey loves to make substitutions. Almost every time there's a whistle, there'll be a substitution. Off the rim, doesn't go. It hang there for a long time. Knocked out by Chelsea. Avery's coming back in the game. Brady Warren will put it in play. They get it to Avery. Bounce pass inside. Missed the layup. Wide open with Reyes. Nice pass by Avery. And he just flat out missed the layup. Off the rim, no good. Tip. Chelsea comes away with it. Can't bank it in. Tipped around, kicked around. Down the lane, throwing it in. Baptista throws it in. Well, Glasgow went 9-0 to take a 10-6 lead. Off the rim, no good. Brady Warren with the long rebound. Reyes missed another layup. Another nice pass. Wide open down court. Vasquez, he's got 5. And now, another long shot, settling for a long shot. Shot no good. Glasgow will take a timeout. So a game of runs. Chelsea was leading 6-1. Glasgow went on a 9-0 run to take a 10-6 lead. Now they've gone south offensively. A 9-0 run. Gives Chelsea their biggest lead, matches their biggest lead of 5, 15-10. So Glasgow ran 9. Now Chelsea says, you can do it, I can do it. They run 9. And it's 15-10 with a minute and a half left in this first period. Nobody really in foul trouble. Three fouls, team-wise apiece. Although Omar Rigi has 2 for Glasgow. Brady, Wilson, Vasquez, Medina, and Reyes out there for Glasgow. Vasquez, Adelberry. We got a blocking foul against Chelsea. Davis. Mohammed and Baptista, the 5 out there for the Chelsea Red Devils. Medina goes to the basket, tipped up by Wilson. Reyes wound up with the rebound. The shot by Brady Warren. Glasgow all kinds of chances. They've gone a little bit cold here after that 9-0 run. A minute and counting left in this first period. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up. And we got a foul against Chelsea over the top. Eldon Benito in the game for Chelsea. They give it to Medina to bring up. From dead in the corner, in and out. That went down and came back out again. Basket's good, but Dino just came in the game. He keeps the streak alive. They've now run 11 in a row. And he got me now because there was no 40 on the roster they gave us, but there's a 40 in the game for Chelsea. Medina makes his presence felt right away. He gets a 3-point play. 3-point basket by Brady Warren. Ends a 12-0 run. "19 seconds left. Chelsea can take the last shot of the period if they choose." But that was a 12-0 run by Chelsea. Six different scorers for Chelsea. But Benito comes in the game as a sub right away. Hits a conventional 3-point play. Yeah, Brady Warren 3 ended that long drought by Glasgow. They had that 9-0 run to get the 4-point lead, and they hadn't scored since. They went a long time without scoring. They'll hold it out looking for one shot. They almost gave it away. They go inside for the layup. So they wind up, they had that 12-0 run. It ends up 14-3. They outscore Glasgow after Glasgow took that 10-6 lead. And it's at the end of one period. Chelsea opens up a 20-13 lead over the Rams. We'll have to find out who that number 40 is because he just scored. So they hold Glasgow to 13 points in the first period. We're just about set to start our second 8 minutes here at Glasgow High School in this Greater Boston League boys basketball game. We mentioned that the girls are in attendance over to my right. Tom Sawyer with their coach, Tom Sawyer, and they celebrated another win. They're undefeated in the GBL. Girls picked up the 8th win of the season. Chelsea with the basketball and the lead. Yeah, we got a foul right away. Gonzalez reached for the ball and got the player instead. Both teams have a foul to waste before either team shoots. Three-point bomb. Tipped up. Avery comes away with the rebound. Benito stripped it away, but he also got a piece of Avery doing it. Josiah Severe is back in the game for Glasgow. They go in the backcourt to Gonzalez. Again, a little out of control. Glasgow not moving the ball around as much as Chelsea is. Omar Easy comes back, as does Carrillo. Costco looking to do a little too much one-on-one. They look to double up out of that zone. Wilson high in the air for the rebound. Avery will bring it up. Tip almost stolen away. Avery gets it back. From the free throw line, off the rim, no good. Three-point shot. Benito quickly getting 6 points off the bench. And Chelsea has a 10-point lead. They lost it. Wilson will track down the long pass. They were lucky there. Three-point basket by Gonzalez. Great pass inside. Missed the layup. Gonzalez underneath. 5 in a row by Gonzalez. Stolen away. Gonzalez for three. Omar Easy had to throw it up. He was falling away. Missed the shot. The runner off the rim. Wilson with the rebound. Wilson down the lane, lays it in. They've cut it to 3. A 7-3 run. Off the rim, no good. Tip nicely by Avery to Wilson. Missed the shot. Omar Easy with the rebound. Wilson was out of bounds. He came back inbounds to catch the pass. So Glasgow on a 7-3 run to get back in the game. And it's actually 7-0 because the first basket was by Benito that gave them a 10-point lead. From dead in the corner, no good. Chelsea with the rebound. Benito trying to go inside. Stolen away by Sevilla. Glasgow, after being down 10, if they could get a 3-point basket, they could tie it. Gonzalez is looking to go to the basket. He lost it, but right to Brady Warren. Can't hit the shot. Again, Glasgow taking some tough shots. Three minutes and counting left in his first half. 3-point shot. Second by Vasquez. That ends a little bit of a drought. Gonzalez missed the shot. Shot clock winding down. Off the rim, no good. Tipped and knocked out by Klasko. Wilson and Avery come back for Klasko. Again, Klasko, a little too much one-on-one. He did a nice job faking, getting Reyes off his feet. But when he went by him, he took 2 steps before he put the ball on the floor. Sharon Sandu in the game for Klasko. Brady Warren was going to take the shot, couldn't, then he was going to pass. He held on to it, and he got hit. And that'll put Brady Warren at the line for 1-1. Chelsea's over the limit. Klasko still has 1 foul to waste. Yeah, it's the bounce and the roll. Missed the second one. 26-21, Chelsea. Shot, no good. Stolen away. Haddleberry stepped in and took it away. And now they try to make the pass. Brady Warren tried to steal it, but he deflected it out. Underneath, wide open for the layup. Eight points off the bench for Benito. Three-point basket, no good. Rebound by Avery. Tough shot by Gonzalez again. He thought he was all by himself, but he wasn't. Avery picked off the pass. We'll get a jump ball. It'll be Klasko's basketball with the alternate possession. 40 seconds left. Fairly low scoring first half, especially for Klasko. They only have 21 points. Chelsea's built that lead back up to 7. Now it was 10. Klasko got it back. Now it's back to 7. Medina with it. They try to go inside. That's a tough pass. I don't know if Brady could have made that pass. TJ Wallace in the game for Classical for the first time. Chelsea can take the last shot if they choose. Three-point basket by Davis. They'll just hold the basketball. So after Chelsea went on a 14-3 run, actually a 12-0 run, turned into 14-3 to build up a 7-point lead at the end of one. Classical went on after they got the first basket to make it a 10-point lead, a 3. Classical went on a 7-0 run to cut it to 3, and they only scored 1 point after that. Chelsea scores the last 8-1 the run, and they build up back to a 10-point lead at halftime. It's Chelsea 31, Classical 21. Just about set to start the second half. It's been a weird first half. Classical had a 9-0 run to take a 10-6 lead in the first period. A 12-0 run by Chelsea. They extended it to 14-3 to end the first period, leading 20-13. Classical came out and scored after a 3-point basket by Benito, pushed it to 10 points, 23-20. 23-13. Classical scored the next 7 points to get back within 23-20, and they only scored 1 point the rest of the period. Chelsea outscored them 8-1 to end the period, 31-21, and that second period, almost like slow pitch softball. Chelsea leading by 10, they got 11 points in the second period. Classical only got 8. The offense is as cold as the weather outside. Chelsea has the basketball and the 10-point lead. Chelsea turning over. Not great offense, but a little better offense. They're getting better shots. Classical with the rebound. Reyes. Avery pushing it up. Brady Warren. Gonzalez. Avery looking to go to the basket. They got to get it up. Shot clock is winding down. Chelsea lost it right in the lap of Omarigi. Chelsea had the rebound. They dropped it, and Omarigi was right there for the open layup. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. From dead in the corner, loose ball, Avery comes away with it. Gonzalez, another tough shot. Again, the shot clock winding down. They almost lost it. Inside, Reyes, they got to get it up. Air ball. An awful lot of dribbling by Classical. Medina and Wilson coming back in the game. Now it's Reyes was going out, but now Gonzalez is going out. 2 minutes in, Chelsea looking for their first points. Classical only has 2. Three-point shot, no good. Omar Easy with the rebound. Stolen away. Appleberry. They tried to bang it off Chelsea, and it wound up being tipped all the way out to Avery, and he got hit. Non-shooting foul. This game has been wacky. They're not setting records for offense, that's for sure. Reyes will put it in play. Avery with the wraparound, no good. Omar Easy with the rebound, missed it. Great passing. They gave it up. Mohammed finally laid it in. Very unselfish, Chelsea moving the basketball. The first two players could have shot the ball. They both gave it up to Mohammed. Gonzalez, another tough shot. Reyes hits the layup. Chelsea moving the ball around. They're not hitting a lot of shots, but they're moving it around, getting everybody involved. Classical's doing an awful lot of dribbling, letting the clock run down, doing a lot of one-on-one. And they've taken some tough shots. 35-25. .451 left in this third period. You mentioned before Chelsea trying to get a little closer to 500. They're 3-5. Glasgow trying to go over 500. They're 4-4. Gonzalez, Avery, Warren, Omarigi, Reyes. The 5 for Glasgow. Davis, Vasquez, shot in and out. Mohammed. Omarigi. Jean-Baptiste. Stolen away by Avery. From dead in the corner, off the rim, no good. Reyes tried to keep it alive. He actually knocked it out of bounds. Wilson will come in for Reyes. Pulling it back out, trying to go fake the three-point shot. Inside, didn't have any way to get a shot off. Shot no good, rebound inside. Avery trying to strip the ball away from Mohammed. You got a piece of Mohammed. James Davis is the other player in for Chelsea. And Eldon Benito is coming in. He came off the bench in that first period and got 8 big points. He and Vasquez had 8 apiece. Gonzalez had 9 for Glasgow. Mohammed gets his 3rd point of the period. Benito was back. Reyes is back in for Glasgow. Missed the second one. Omar Easy with the rebound. Avery brings it up. Chelsea in a 2-3 zone. Gonzalez, a tough shot again. Omar Easy with a big rebound. He's keeping Glasgow in. He's got 6 points in the period. That's a 7-point lead for Chelsea. Inside, Omar Easy with the block. He's shooting on both ends of the floor. They left Jean-Baptiste wide open because they were double and tripling the basketball. Omar Easy bailed them out defensively. Shot no good. Omar Easy again. Nice rebound. Missed the shot off the rim and out. Gonzalez took it away. Tough shot by Gonzalez, and it goes out off Glasgow. A little out of control going to the basket. And he's down on the floor, and let's hope he's going to be okay. An 8-5 run has got that 10-point lead down to 7 here in this third period, and now Gonzalez, who's the leading scorer in the game right now, is down with the trainer looking at that right leg. He went helter-skelter in right at the defense and got knocked down. He's up, and looks like he's going to be okay, thank God. 2:11 left in this third period. 36-29, Chelsea. They virtually led throughout. They got a 6-1 lead to start the game. Glasgow with a 9-0 lead took a 10-6, a 9-0 run, got a 10-6 lead, but then Chelsea answered with a 12-0 run. Ended the first period 14-3, got a 7-point lead, and they built it up 10 a couple of times. And with 2 minutes left in this third period, it's back down to 7. But they have the basketball. Inside, nice pass inside. Baptiste, Jean-Baptiste, Will Jean-Baptiste. The lead is back up to 9. They take it away. Appleberry lays it in, and Chelsea has the biggest lead of 11. Avery can't hit the shot. Three-point basket. Jaden Baptiste throws in the 3. A 12-8 run. Glasgow had it down to 7. And now another mini run. It was 36-29. All of a sudden, it's 43-29, a 14-point lead for the Red Raiders as they've done another 7-0 run. Eight different scorers for Chelsea. and they all have more than one basket. So they spread it around well. Oh, Marizi went in strong, missed the layup. Reyes missed. They missed 2 layups. Gonzalez and Wilson coming back. Well, Marizi had a big period defensively, offensively, made a great move, and then just missed the layup. A minute and counting left in this period. They settled for the long shot, stripped away by Chelsea. And that's going to be traveling. Coach is saying you bobbled it, but if you bobble it, you still can't take steps even if you're bobbling it. They get it to Brady Warren, but he was too far out of the basket for the shot. Now they get it underneath for the layup. There's another little drought. Ends a 7-0 run by Chelsea, and they can just about take the last shot. They're holding out. Avery blocks the shot by Jean-Baptiste. Omarigi and Sandu come back in. 5.9 seconds left in this third period. Three-point basket. They beat the buzzer. So another period for Chelsea. They have an okay period with 15. But the whole class goes to 10. And that lead now, that 10-point lead at halftime, Classical got it down to 7 at 36-29. They go on a 10-2 run after that. 46-31, a 15-point lead. That last one beat the buzzer. So I think if you told Chelsea they were going to have 46 points at the end of 3 periods, they'd say, we're in another barn burner. They had that 1-point game with English that they lost. Shot is short. And if you told them you're going to have 46 at the end of 3, they would have said, we could be in trouble. Shot, no good. Chelsea with the rebound. Wilson ties up for a jump ball. Wilson snuck in from behind. Got the tie up. Classical gets the basketball. Appleberry drives to the basket. They try to bounce it off Chelsea, and they're going to get Classical for a push. They tried to bounce it off Chelsea. Chelsea saved it, and then they bumped Chelsea out of bounds. Avery did everything right and then missed the layup. He gets it back and he lays it in. That's his first points. His first basket. I missed giving Brady Warren credit for that three-point basket. Vasquez throws it in. Omar Easy squeezes it off. Missed. Tough shot again. In a crowd trying to get that layup off. We got a blocking foul against Glasgow. That's a tough shot by Benito, too. He was going against three defenders. He was lucky he did what he did. He was going to turn the ball over, but the foul puts him at the line for two. Missed the first. Missed them both. Reyes with the rebound. Long three-point bomb by Gonzalez. His first points in the second half. He had 9 in the first half. And the lead's back to 10 where it was at halftime. They held it up to 15. Glasgow has mimicked the second, third periods. They fell behind. They had a little quick start to the second period, got back within 3. They had a little bit of a start, cut a double-digit lead down to 7. And now they've got a 15-point lead down to 10 with 5:19 left, but they got to go to work. They got to be a little more consistent with their offense. The wheel is turning on both sides. Judah Jackson, the coach of Chelsea. Marvin Avery, the coach of Glasgow. Talking over offense and defense in the huddles. Chelsea can slow it down, take some time, shorten the game if they choose with a 10-point lead. Almost lost it. They go inside, can't get the shot off. From the corner, in and out. Benito with the rebound. Somehow he got inside. He's not that big, but he got inside. Got the rebound and got hit as he was putting it back. So he got 2 at the line. He's looking for his first points in the second half. That's his 3rd miss from the free throw line. Next one. Chelsea doubling up inside to Omarigi. He got hit. Chelsea came out and doubled up at midcourt. Glasgow got it down inside. Omarigi got hit. He'll get 2 at the line. Carrillo back in the game. Look, Glasgow. Makes them both. He's been a bright light for Glasgow. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound to Omarigi. Glasgow's got it under double digits. They got a break again. Avery a little out of control taking that shot. Almost could have been called for traveling. But he's going to get 2 at the line. He can get Glasgow closer. He can get them within 7. Glasgow slipped in too soon. So the lead is down to 8. They did this before. They cut it to 7 in the 3rd period. And then the Red Devils went on a 7-0 run. The ball's all over the floor. Coach Jackson coming out. How can they call timeout? Didn't have the ball. Coach Avery called a timeout when they were battling for the ball. Glasgow's going to get the basketball. Still enough time for them to come back. But they're going to settle down and take some good shots. Shot selection has not been that great. Especially with the guys trying to go coast to coast, one-on-one, and taking some tough shots. 12-5 the run. Gets them within 8. They were down 15. Eight, and they have the basketball. Both teams have 2 fouls to waste before either team shoots free throws. Avery with the basketball. Chelsea was in man-to-man early in the game. They've been 2-3 zone for quite a while. They steal it away. Nice bounce pass from Vasquez to Applebury. And the lead is back to 10. Coach Jackson's back out on the court again. Long three-point bomb. Rebound by Wilson. He missed it again. Omar Easy trying to keep it alive. Gonzalez saved it. Avery gets knocked into the backcourt. Classical will get it back. But they had it. They threw it away, and a great pass from Vasquez to Applebury for the layup. Gets it back up to a 10-point bulge. Wilson is down. Body's going on the floor. Everybody trying to recover the fumble. I didn't realize, I looked and said, what about the crowd? There's not a lot of people. I didn't realize that Lynn School Committee voted, I guess it was Tuesday night, to limit the number of fans at the indoor events. Gonzalez got stuck, but he got to Brady Warren. Shot clock winding down. Inside, Reyes, they beat the buzzer. The lead is 8, but now the clock is the enemy for Classical. Chelsea throws it away. Classical's got to get a little hop in their step. They can't shorten the game. They got to go quick. Eight-point lead. Coming up on 2.5 left. They're taking a lot of time. Tough shot. Banked in. It's a 6-point game. Glasgow was lucky that last pass. Gonzalez took a tough shot, but it wound up with Wilson getting the rebound and banking it in. And again, they can't walk it up. They're down at least 2 possessions, and that's 3-point baskets. They don't have many of those. And they throw it away. Everybody going helter-skelter. Chelsea should be slowing it down. Glasgow should be speeding it up. Gonzalez breaking. Tough shot again. Reyes with the rebound, lays it in. All of a sudden, it's a 4-point game. Another tough shot by Gonzalez, but a great rebound, a putback by Reyes. If you look at the two teams, Classical was like walking it up like they had all the time in the world. Chelsea was flying up and down court trying to make passes. Chelsea should be the one shortening the game, taking time off the clock. Classical should be the one not running 30 seconds. But it's just the other way around. So it's 53-49 with 1:38 left. 2-possession game for Chelsea. They have the basketball. Chelsea has a foul to waste. Classical has 2 fouls to waste. So foul trouble is not the problem. Helter-skelter basketball has been on display here. Both teams have 7 different scorers. Chelsea's hit a few more threes than Glasgow has. So here we go. That's the point where they don't have to foul. They just have to play defense. Off the rim, no good. Omar Easy with a big rebound. This is a big trip for the Rams. Inside, Omar Easy missed it. The kick out. Blocked and taken away. Another tough shot. Another tough shot. Team fouls are 5 apiece, but that was a costly trip down court for Glasgow. Chelsea letting the ball roll in rather than taking it in and let the clock run. It's a strange game. Chelsea kicked it, but they said it got touched by Glasgow. 46 ticks left. Chelsea, all they should do is hold the ball, take a, almost like holding for one. Coach Jackson saw Vasquez was stuck in the corner, couldn't get rid of it. He called a timeout. 4 seconds on the shot clock, 32 seconds on the game clock. And Chelsea got 65 points against English and lost by a point. They've got 53 against Glasgow. And on the verge of winning this. Because even if they don't score here, they can run the clock out. The shot clock, if they take 4 seconds to get a shot off here, the shot clock will be off. So even if they miss, Glasgow will have to come up court, score as quickly as possible. And even if they foul, they don't put Chelsea at the line, they have to foul twice. 32.7 seconds left. So it's come down to this, 32 seconds left, a 4-point lead. Chelsea has the basketball. Off the rim, no good tip. Glasgow gets it. Glasgow called a timeout. So it's still a 2-possession game with 25 seconds left. And if you're looking at the fouls, if Glasgow scores, they can foul and put Chelsea at the line. And even if they miss it, Glasgow gets the ball, Chelsea can foul and not put, because Glasgow has to foul twice. Chelsea can still foul and not put Glasgow at the line. So Chelsea certainly in the driver's seat, up 4. Glasgow has to score very quickly. And then if they don't steal the inbounds pass, they have to foul very quickly, twice. So back and forth we go. And they're walking it up. And they still haven't taken a shot. 3-point basket. They foul. It's a 1-point game with 3.7 seconds left. And I got to tell you, the game is over. If the Chelsea coaches are paying attention, whether they make these free throws or not, they're not shooting. They still have to foul again. And then Chelsea can foul can foul Classical. That'll do it. They foul Vasquez. He'll get one-on-one at the line, and that's going to do it. So Avery gave Classical a pulse, but they had a foul twice. And we're down to 1.3 seconds. Classical has no shot at all here. He did exactly what he should have done, missed a shot. So Chelsea turns the tables. They lost to crosstown Lynn rival English by 1 point. They come here and they beat Classical by 1 point. 53-52 was the final score. And both teams tried to give it away at the end. Chelsea was hurrying instead of slowing the game down. Classical was hurrying, slowing it down, not hurrying. And it cost them. They had a little bit of a life, but they still had a long way to go. There was no possible way they could win the game, even after that 3-point shot by Avery. They had a foul twice. Chelsea still had a foul left. So 53-52 was the final score for Chelsea. Benito had 9. Appleberry had 10. Vasquez had 13, hitting 3 trifectas. On the other side, Brady Warren had 7. Reyes had 6. Avery had 7, all in the fourth period. Wilson had 8. Medina had 4. Derek Omarigi played extremely well, rebounding, blocking shots. He had 9. And Gonzalez was the leading scorer with 12. 9 of those came in the first half. So Classical will drop under 500 at 4-5. Chelsea gets a little bit closer. They're 4-5. But Chelsea reverses. As I mentioned, they lost by 1 point to English. They beat Classical by 1 point, and it was a game of runs back and forth. Classical dug themselves a hole a few times. They had to dig themselves out of. They kept coming back, and as they did, Chelsea would answer back and push the lead back up to 10. They had it as many as 15, and then it finally ends up a 1 point game. Marvin Avery has to be happy with his troops fighting all the way back. They didn't quit. But they come up just shy. They missed a couple of layups. They missed a couple of free throws. And that will come back to haunt them as they lose it. 53-52. Classical will go to 4-5. Chelsea to 4-5. So 53-52, a 1 point skinny win by Chelsea here at Classical High School over Classical. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.